everybody, it's PK with Slot Savvy PK, and coming from Denmark, our friend, it's a slot machine, Simon. Simon, how is it over there?
I am doing good right now. It's an absolutely beautiful day, and I'm actually in Sweden right now, just like waiting for the ferry to come and bring us back to Denmark. So other than that, it's actually a very lovely day. The sun came out, and we decided to have fish and mashed potatoes for lunch.
I love it. Well, we're going to have some great guests today. James Spitzer's in the house. So it's Slot Gambling Granny. I just want to say one more time, guys, please come and watch us. 17 channels, great channels, including Simon's and mine. We are coming coast to coast. We're coming in, guys, and we're having a great time. We start at 11:30 tomorrow morning, Pacific Standard Time, and then Monday, Memorial Day, and we go straight to 6. We're going to end each day in Denmark with Simon. Are you excited?
I am so excited right now. I literally cannot believe that I'm standing in Denmark, and I am so excited for the Slot Slam. I've been looking forward for this since the beginning of May.
I've worked really hard on it. I have learned something, guys. Don't do it alone next time, Pam. Do not do it alone. It's been amazing work, but that's okay. It's going to be great. Now we're going to bring in James Spitzer and Gambling Granny to say hi to everybody. Gordy is trying to come in, but it won't pick up his picture. So I'm not sure. Hey, see you, James Crump. All right, we're going to bring in James, and we're going to bring in Gambling Granny. Guys, I'm holding my computer because look what happens. I lose my I put the green screen back here, and I put plastic knives to hold it in. All right, listen. Okay, James, tell everybody where you're coming from.
We're in San Diego right now. We'll be at Yamava tomorrow as part of the Slot Slam, though.
Oh, I love Yamavad. That is so cool. How about you, Gambling Granny? You're in a casino, aren't you? Granny, sometimes we can't hear you, honey.
I understand. The internet's a little bit winky here. I'm at Wyandotte Riverbend Casino at the moment.
Okay. Well,
I'm
you know where
for JJ Slot Play to go live.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wonderful. Will you say hi to them? They're going to be in the Great American Slot Slam too, guys. It's amazing. And so is James.
Yeah.
Isn't this fun having Simon here from Sweden and Denmark?
And that's crazy. When I saw the news and that, I said, how's she going to be? She did an interview the other day from Denmark to the States.
It's StreamYard, man. It works. It's a computer. We do have spotty issues sometimes with Wi-Fi, right? I did my 2K PK event last night, and the Wi-Fi was bad, really bad. So, but I had to do it twice. I had to start a second stream. So, guys, it's all about us and what's going on and all the community. And this great American, I can't say it, this great American Memorial Day Slot Slam is going to be so fun. 17 channels. And if you look down at the ticker tape at the bottom, you'll see their names, okay?
So, and you got it organized. You got it over 2 days.
Yeah. Next year, I'm going to ask some people to help me. But we won't do it on Memorial Day, though. It's too busy and too expensive for people. I think it'd be later. Hey, look at my outfit, guys. I got a flag top.
Oh, you're ready.
Yes, I am.
You are ready.
It goes all the way to the knees. Now, Gambling Granny, we wanted everybody to meet her, and we call her Slot Gambling Granny. There's a couple of grannies out there. Gambling Granny, Granny Slots, I think, and then we have Slot Gambling Granny. Tell us how you came up with that name, young lady. If she can talk.
I was looking at it. I have several grandchildren and 4 great-grandchildren, so I said, and they all call me Granny, and I'm like, okay, I like to gamble, so, and then I noticed there was a Gambling Granny. I go, okay, then I have to put Slot in front of that to go ahead and make it, legal for me to use.
Yeah, you could be super Slot Gambling Granny if you start winning those grands. You bet.
So I'm trying real hard.
Tell us how many subs you have. You said you just started, right?
Yes, I'm. I think it's 78 at the moment.
All right. Well, let's get her up to 100, guys. Anybody here? Okay, there's G-Man, James Crumpler, Cindy A in the house. Thank you. Kiss my scratch. W and J forever.
What? Kiss my scratch. I like that one.
Isn't that cute? But W and J forever Kino Casino is here. Good friends of yours.
Bueno.
Yeah. And G-Man tried to come on, but we cannot get his picture. Somehow it's not working. I'm not sure what's going on there. Do you have any clues on that one, Simon? Why G-Man can't get his picture on the
Where
StreamYard?
when he goes on his phone or his device, does he say accept? Does he hit allow StreamYard to access the camera? Make sure the eyes hit OK. And I'm like wondering, is he using an iPad?
No iPad. But you know what, honey? G-Man, did you hear it? You have to say accept StreamYard to, is that right? Accept StreamYard to have
Yes.
access to your camera. He might be on his computer. What if he's on the computer?
You have to, for the computer, you have to do the same thing. And also for the computer, you also have to do, for the computer, I believe you also have to make sure that you're using Chrome or Safari or the most.
Oh, you're right. You're right. You have to use Chrome, G-Man. Hey, Kiss My Scratch. It's great to have you here. I know I started to say that. I went, oh my God. Well, you know, it sounded Kiss My what?
That's
Danny
what I
D
said.
in the house. Hey, Danny D's here. Good to see you. The cool scratcher. Yes. Lele Scratcher Lottery. Thanks for coming. And guys, we're dropping gambling. Let's see, slot gambling granny's links so people can go there. She needs to reach at least 100. Let's celebrate that soon for her. She's on the screen now, and she's at a casino, and we know what she's going to do there. She's going to gamble.
Yeah.
So let's see. Okay, I want to hear what Mr. James Spitzer Cash Out is up to, and exactly you're going to be at Yamava. How soon?
Yeah, so tomorrow we're driving up to this. That's about 2.5 hours from our house, and so we're leaving around 8:30 to get there. We're meeting slot mates, the slot drop, Kino Lady. I think a couple more other channels are going to be there as well. But we're going at 1 o'clock tomorrow, West Coast time. And then our another big event, we just got confirmation from the Palms. We're doing Kino Nation 4, July 8, 9, 10. So we've now relocated from Circa, which had a shuffling of their staffing. So we've relocated our event to the Palms, and they've now they're doing some tier matching for everybody who shows up. They're already doing that already, but they've already tier matched me, and I haven't even met the people yet. They've already tier matched.
Wow.
Ahead of time. They've got us on the floor. We're getting permissions to do all the filming and live streaming from the Palms right now. And I'm doing a lot of behind the scenes negotiations with my current rep there. And when everything gets cleared here in the next week or so, we're going to do a video just letting everybody know that Kino Nation 4 is happening. And there's already like 8 or 9 channels committed. There's already like 8 or 9 of our viewers and supporters that are going to be there with us. It's getting bigger and bigger every day. So.
Oh, that is so cool. Did you July 8th, 9th, and 10th? Did I hear that right?
Yeah, July 8th night. We're going to do a mixer on Friday night, July 8th. All day recording and live streaming from the floor of the Palms on Saturday, July 9th. And then Sunday, who's ever still left in town and is awake, on Sunday, July 10th, we'll do some more. So it'll be a lot of fun. That's
cool. You know what? I might come in town. I have never been to the Palm, but we probably wouldn't be comped there yet until you gamble, right?
Well, right now they're doing a promotion that they're tier matching. Everyone has a Vegas players card. If you go there, and I am promoting the Palms because they're already being so great to us, but the Palms is tier matching all players cards from all around Vegas. They'll match your status at the Palms right now.
Oh my God. So if, could I wait a month before I do it, or do it, set my reservations now? If I want to come in.
You can reserve. They're right now. They're I would call reservations because they're comping already the Wayne and JoJo's, the Big Daddy Kinos, the Quick Honey slots. We're all already comped in the hotel for that weekend. I'm still waiting on what I can get, either a great players rate for all the players coming in for the Kino Nation event. But there's going to be something set up on Friday night for all of us to mix, have some drinks, have some snacks, And but I'm just waiting for confirmation of that because they're setting us
Oh,
up in a room. So,
'cause I don't play Keno, but I'd love to come and support you guys if I'm in town. That would
once you play Keno, it's hard to go away. So you.
well, you know what? I've lost a little money on this trip. Let's say a lot. So maybe I'll switch over because you guys can play for hours on a
Oh,
certain
yeah.
money.
Because what's cool about Keno is most Keno games, the GameKey machines, there's a dozen Keno games on the same screen. So instead of moving from machine to machine, you just choose a different game.
Oh, that's cool. Okay. Yeah, there's all kinds. Hey guys, one more time I wanted to say Melissa is in the house. Let's see if I can see all these. Hey, Lay Scratcher, G-Man. Sorry to cut you off, James.
That's okay. It's all about these
for-
people anyway. Cindy A. You got Cindy
Yes.
A. You got Rocket.
She
Love
is
Cindy. Lay Scratcher.
Rocket 18181. We got you. G-Man is in the house. He just can't figure out how to get on StreamYard. Something's not accepting on his computer. We'll have to work on that one. There was a Melissa. I missed her. Where's Melissa? Well, hello, Tony Barrett. Hello, Tony. Let's see.
Danny D. Hey, gang.
Yeah, Sea Bear Scratchers, Pittsburgh Pirates fan. I love it.
Hey,
Melissa,
they're actually in town right now playing the Padres. Are you in town watching the Pirates games or no?
Melissa Rory, thank you. Kiss My Scratch again. G-Man, Cindy A, Danny D, the Cool Scratcher fan. This is fun. I love having W and J Forever Keno Casino here too.
Well, if you haven't met them, they're already great on camera. If you meet them, you'll never forget them because they're amazingly funny. They're warm. They're all about people. And Wayno and Jojo are like very dear friends. We talk all the time and texting or chatting, or we call when things go wrong. They're there for you, and things are great. They're there for you. So they become such dear friends of ours. And because of this community, we've made so many friends. I mean, I consider Simon a friend. I've never met her, but Simon and I are always in chats together. I've been on her show twice, and her and I talk as often as we can. And now here we are supporting her in Denmark. And Simon's a dear friend of mine too. And I've never met her, but I feel like she's a friend of mine. So, and Pamela, I feel the same way.
I feel the same way. You are wonderful. It's always wonderful to see you. Hey guys, I'm starting to put your comments up. I had forgotten to do that. There's so many wonderful people here. If you have a question for Simon in Denmark or Sweden or myself, or about our slot slam this tomorrow and the next day, or what about even Keno, would you please put those comments down and we can answer them if we can.
First of all, I'm so fortunate that you've asked me to come out as your reoccurring guest. I feel like Ed McMahon to your Johnny Carson. So
I love it. Well, I'll tell you, you're just so full of energy, positive energy, and you're bringing news from your area. You live in San Diego. What are your main casinos besides Yamava?
So, Verona, we're in a good spot. So we live in East County of San Diego. It's called El Cajon, and there's 4 casinos within 10 minutes of all directions. Verona is that way, Viejas is that way, Saquon is that way, and Hamul is that way. I live within 10 minutes of all 4 of those. And then up north is Harris, Southern California. It's about an hour away. And then there's Palma, Valley View, Ocean's 11, which is a card room, a poker room. And then there's the stuff in LA. So there's probably within a 2-hour range, there's probably 14 casinos within the range of my house. But the big 4, it's a lot. So, I remember the days when you had to make your road trips to Vegas and you had to make an event out of it. Casinos are everywhere. I think Simon's nodding her head too. There's casinos everywhere now.
There are. It's crazy. And I'm going to start trying Keno. It looks like fun. I love watching it. Isn't that weird? Hey, Becky A's in the house. Hi, Becky. A. Good to see you. She's from down that area too, isn't she? LA?
Hey, Melba just checking in.
Love you, Melba. Hi, y'all. Listen, I'm trying to get all these people in it. It's kind of moving a little too fast, isn't it?
G-Man said I'm a great co-host. Thank you, G.
Yes, you are. And Simon is too. Simon, bring us back to where you are. Okay, what is your plan today?
So if you all want to go somewhere.
Are you in class?
So I'm going. So right now, what's going on is I missed my boat back to Copenhagen. 1 second.
Oh, she missed the boat.
Well, she missed the boat.
No, that's
Well-
all right. So I missed my boat, and I'm gonna be heading outside to show you on briefly. And as we don't do the interview, as you guys like to talk. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Wow.
We'd love it. We'd love it. I'm sorry you missed your boat. When's the next boat, honey?
The next boat's coming in an hour, but what I'll be able to do is I'll be able to come back to the port at 5:50, be there, and just to make sure. And let me flip the camera around.
Yeah, flip it. She's going to take us on a tour, guys.
That's
awesome.
I gotta get the first.
I hope
One
she
second,
didn't
1
miss the
second.
boat because of
Gotta
us.
get my microphone back.
Okay. Sounds good. Isn't that fun? So she's going to be able
All
to
right, so I'm
chill.
going
Go ahead.
Oh wow, look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that's what you see in the postcards, the old school buildings and stuff that I've always wanted to go to Denmark.
Oh, that is beautiful.
That's
Look-
beautiful.
Ooh.
It really is. And that's the main building, I think, for the H22 City Expo.
Wow.
So I'm curious what's so and also, since like you do want me to bring some news, I'll be going live
Yeah.
from Denmark, and I'll be going live from Denmark every day. And I'll also be
Wow.
doing, yes, and I'll also be going live. And I also make excited for my spot and slot slam.
Yes, she's going to be in the slot slam. We're sending everybody over. That'll be great. Each day. Hey, I might let you go on Monday a half an hour earlier. Simon, would that work out? I'm not sure
That'd be
yet.
absolutely fantastic because it gets dark. It gets dark around midnight, but half an hour would be great because it'll still be dusk.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I was going to have a special guest come in, a surprise guest, and it hasn't been confirmed. And I'm going, well, our special guest is Simon too. So we may have you go at 5:30 or I think it's 5. I've got to look at it. 5 instead of 5:30. I will let you know because we text every day or we can. What are we looking at now? Isn't that look at the modern
right now-
building?
Right now, we're looking at right now, we're just looking at one of the neighborhoods. And
Wow.
And right here is the bottle.
It's
These
a
are
what?
the buildings for the City Expo. But as
Loading.
we keep walking, you will see one of the ferries that would take us back to Denmark.
Oh, okay, okay.
I'm part Danish, honey. So this is cool. I've never been
That's
to
cool.
Denmark before.
Simon, how long are you there?
I think she's there 3 weeks.
I really hope you get to go. If you get to go to Denmark, what would you like to do there?
Oh, I want to check my past relatives, my bloodline, and I just want to see architecture, food, all kinds of food. I want to just travel around and see it.
Thank you, Cindy. You're awesome.
Yes, isn't that wonderful? So we got okay, we got a lot of naked people here. All right, keep your clothes on.
Pamela, you've made it. You got the
Bye-bye,
naked
clothes.
stuff.
Yeah, I'm
I
thinking.
haven't got them on my channel yet. I get the on my lives. I get the Latin version of the naked guy. There's a Latin guy that goes to mine. So
I love it. Well, was it Melly that said, "Hey, you're getting views"? As long
Yes.
as they're
all
Yeah.
that helps you. If it showed up on my thing, I wouldn't mind. I would laugh and like everybody else laughs. And that's 4 or 5. That's 5 views on your channel just like that. So
yeah, we're going to leave them on for a while, guys. We really are. I'm going to put James back up there. There we go. And I'm not going to put the naked people up, though.
yeah. Hey, Becky A, you said you're 2 hours north of LA. Is there a chance that you could make the Yamava event tomorrow? There's going to be a lot of slot channels there tomorrow for the slot slam. Can you make it down? I'm driving up about 2 hours to get there.
That'd be cool if she can.
Yeah. The more, me, it's all about the people. More the merrier. I mean, it's
Yeah.
the windows are only a half an hour, but there's we're gonna sit there. We're gonna be in slot mates. We're gonna meet him at 4. Kino Lady's going. We're gonna meet her.
I am so excited you guys are doing this. Thank
Yeah.
you.
You got a bunch
Yeah.
you got a bunch coming to your event in Vegas, right?
Yeah, I do. I think got a few coast to coast, and Chris and Lou are coming from their side. I think Shugga
Yeah.
may be with them too, and there might be
Yeah.
somebody else. Coastal Gambler to me is a new. I haven't seen your channel before. I don't believe so. Everybody, check out Coastal Gambler. Okay.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, and hey, we're still watching you as you
Yeah.
walk. I love it, honey. What are we gonna
Thank
have
you.
for? What are we gonna have for food today? What are you gonna eat? Anything
All right, for
interesting?
food today, I'm actually still thinking because I just ate a giant plate of fish and mashed potatoes. I not anticipate that right now I'm campaign, but I want to see what this place is over from across the street. Right in front of us is a McDonald's, but there's a long line inside.
Oh, hey, you know what G-Man? Oh, I'm sorry. G-Man said when you missed the boat, he said, "Swim for it, Simon. Swim for the boat."
I should have slammed my foot. That would not have ended very well because the water was like 10 degrees Fahrenheit.
Okay, we won't do that then. Hey, Melba, we are so glad you're here.
Yeah.
That's
Becky.
funny.
Yeah, you're right. Slot mates gamble everywhere. So yeah, I'm excited to see them again tomorrow.
Yeah, they are wonderful, and they're so supportive. When I did the Hit It and Quit It, they were right there for me. So sweet.
Yeah, we've texted Peter and I and Sarah text almost every day this week.
Oh, cool.
So, yeah, they're good friends of ours now. Because amazing. Once again, the slot community comes through. Peter and Sarah are our friends now.
Yep, absolutely. Hey, I'm going to do an interview with them. They've been interviewed
Oh, you
by
should.
Simon. They've been interviewed by Rhino Man. Now me, and then the slot drop is going to be interviewed. He might show up today. He's kind of busy, but I'm going to interview both of them. I think the more coverage you guys have out there, the better chance of getting more subs and just being known as these fantastic channels.
I will say again, Pamela, you do a great job.
Oh, thanks. We all have a different style. I enjoyed watching Simon interview the slot drop. And I think she was in Denmark when she did it. You know,
Yeah, slot mates, yeah.
Yeah. And you know who I want to go see? I think T-Town does something similar. I heard.
Oh, really?
Well, I'm going to check it out because I like her and I like her channel. And so I want to check that out. I should interview her and MJ together.
Angie Hay, Family Adventure says, "Hi, Slot Savvy."
Oh, there's my girl. How are you? We got the naked people, Angie. Close your eyes.
In Sweden, we will close. Bye-bye.
And yes, you wear clothes. That is hilarious. Have you had any of the naked people show up at your lives in Denmark, Simon?
I have not. I have not had nobody showing up. I think they go for a geographical location. Knock on wood.
Knock on wood. Oh, I love it.
And also, I've noticed that when I watch YouTube in Sweden and Denmark, I get a bunch of Danish ads.
Danish ads. I love it.
And not the pastries, but actual Danish.
Right now.
Oh God, I want Danish pastries. Jeez, I forgot.
I know. Now I'm drooling.
I haven't
right now.
eaten
I'm
this
waiting
morning.
outside. Sorry.
Yes.
Right now, I'm waiting outside of a McDonald's for my friends.
Oh,
okay.
Cool.
Do they have a different menu? So, like the countries, do they adapt their menu to the country they're in? Is it like a fish McDouble or a?
Let me go. That's a good question. I'm going inside to show you the menu right now. I try to mute my microphone since there's music blasting inside.
Okay. All your mods, Pamela. Once again, the Cindy A, all the guys that are here. Cindy A is amazing. She mods for everybody. Cindy A mods for everybody. She's always pushing people. Thank you so much, Cindy A. You've always been so kind to me, Cindy, and I want to make sure I appreciate you publicly because you're amazing. All your mods are amazing. And they always do. What's great is they do it. It's on their own time. They just do it because they support you. And it's a thankless. Unless we say thank you out loud. They just do it because they care, you know. It's amazing, you know.
Well, and you know, James, last night she was a winner. I had a drawing where I put a $100 bill in 8 times, maybe close to 9, and we had winners, and she was one of the first winners. It was so cool.
Hey, that's awesome.
Yeah, Chris and Lou were there at it was 2K PK giveaway celebration. I hit 2,000 thanks to everybody out there, including especially the Gambler After Dark. He posted it today, which is a huge it's a huge accomplishment because it's a grind, kids. It's a grind to
Oh,
get
it is
out.
a good. Yeah, I'm about 25 away from 1700, but I've been
Nice.
stuck in the 1500 to 1600 for probably 3 months. I mean, the views and the subs have slowed down, but it's important. But my thing is this: it's talking to you and Simon and all the viewers, and um, I don't know. It's hard to explain what I don't go live a lot because the live stream access is an hour away, and it's hard. I work a lot of hours, and
Yeah.
life goes on, But I'm
Well,
about
yeah.
20 something. Go
That's
ahead.
why it's important for you to be here and be seen, because we don't know how many people are going to see all this. And after our Great American Slot Slam, I'm thinking you're going to get another 20, I hope, or
That
more.
would be cool. Yeah. I'm gonna get the lineup so I know who's feeding into me and who am I feeding into. It remind me.
I have to pull over to the side with my Lamborghini and check that out here. Let's see.
You're a Lambo. You're looking at a Lambo?
Oh no, but I do wish. Okay, James, you before you're at you're fourth.
1
You're at
o'clock.
1 o'clock, right after the Great American Gambler, and then Big Easy Slots goes after you. Then JJ
Oh, good.
Slot Play, JJ
That's a
Slot
good
Play,
lineup.
Vic T Slots, Man versus Slots, Straight Up Slots, the Solot Mates, Kino Lady, and El Guero. And Simon's at 5:30. The next day. Okay. The next day is Chris and Lou at 11:30. Be there. Me, Little Slot Savvy PK, JJ Slot Play earlier. Melly loves slots. Big Easy Slots.
Melly.
I know, I love her. Slotty D from Greektown and Steve, I love them. The Great American Gambler, Man versus Slots, Slot Drop, The Slot Drop, The Solot Mates, Ashley Slots, surprise guest. I think we're going to, if they don't show, Simon's going to 1/2 an hour and go at 5 instead of 5:30. So,
That's great.
and now listen, if somebody gets COVID or they're sick and they can't be, I've got Ashley ready, Ashley and Jason, her husband, ready to rock and roll on Sunday. So
Wow.
that's awesome. So
Your lineup is
really
amazing. Everyone in that lineup is amazing. I talked to a lot of those people on the phone or texting or to Slotty D. They're going to meet us in the July 8, 9, 10 winter. We're going to do some collaboration videos with Slotty D and Slot 500 Club, and Love Struck is going to be there. So we're going to meet up. They'll all be in town. So we're going to do some stuff together while we're in Keno Nation 4. So.
Oh, I love it. I'm so glad. Love Struck is a doll of a person. You know where she is right now? She's camping.
Oh, is that right?
Mount Rainier or something, I believe.
Oh,
hey,
wow.
Guys, I know. Hey guys, I dropped the link in the chat. So if you're dying to be seen, I can bring one or two at a time. G-Man, I wish you could figure out how to get in because everybody likes to see you. Chris and Lou said this, James. They said, more G-Man, more G-Man. We need G-Man.
I saw that.
That's cute. So is Simon still out there? And I noticed she went into McDonald's. I wonder if she bought something.
I'm actually still outside waiting for my friends to come back out.
Hey, do we get to meet your friend, honey?
I'm not sure if you want to be on camera, but I'll ask them.
Well,
absolutely.
Tell them to put on their sunglasses, but tell them meet them and say hi, and tell them we're also
tell them that you all want to say hi to them.
Yeah, and their friends aren't going to see it probably. Most of the people seeing, don't you see? Because it's not going to be all over Denmark. There might be a few people. Yep. Hey, did we have the Great American Gambler is in the house? Oh my goodness. He's en route to Vegas right now, and he is funny. He says, oh, that's funny. Oh, that's G-Man writing that. So yes, the Great American Gambler he was flying, he said, but he's going to be at 10:30, I think, at El Cortez. I'll be there. Hey, Kelly, I'm going to be there about, I think about 12:30. And then I'll check into my room. So 4 days here, guys, at the Nomad, and I highly recommend their suites. Love it. It's like a New York apartment. Had a ball, except for the Wi-Fi is kind of sketchy, but it could be me not knowing how to refresh. And then 3 days at El Cortez, and I can hardly wait to support James in this and Simon?
Yes.
It's going to be wonderful. Do you see anything else we need to cover before we go? We can make this a short one too today,
All
guys.
right. So right here, right across from me is a chill place where we can get chills and ice cream. And tell that in
Oh, wow.
Sweden, there's a lot of places that you can play slot machines at, but unfortunately, when we're in town, none of them are open yet. Which is a bummer.
So you found some casinos there. That's cool.
I have, unfortunately, in Denmark, you do have to be very undercover when it comes to recording, and you just have to be very hush about it. So don't be yelling on the excitement.
Yes, I know.
Well, that's gonna be hard.
How can you stand it without a slot machine, honey? You love
I'm not sure how I'm doing it, but I can't believe that I don't have a slot machine with me. And it's been like one of the biggest, like in a weird way, life-altering experiences because I don't have a slot machine to be with me.
Yeah. Hey, have you talked to Raja while you're over there at all? I love that guy.
Aww. I've only talked to Raja once about graduation. Yeah, I think he's been pretty busy, but I really hope you get to see him again. He's an absolute blast, so much fun.
I agree. And I think his better, I should say better. I think she's adorable. Jackie. I met them 1 November ago. Had a ball at NG's birthday party at the Cosmo. Oh my God. G-Man and I had a blast meeting everybody. And NG, oh my God, what a doll. And his wife.
He is.
He's such a giving, good guy. I just love being around him. And I met Chico and Mr. Mike. And also I went into my first meeting with Rhino Man. And
yes.
Thanks, G-Man. Appreciate it, buddy.
Yeah.
G-Man, you're so nice to me. I appreciate the kind words, buddy.
Yeah, he likes you. You're a stand-up guy and a home run hitter. I love it.
Aww. They're all so sweet.
Aww.
You know? They're the nicest people out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
that's
are.
That's the best part. The best part is the people.
And to have Cindy here, I feel blessed. Hello, thank you.
Can I request one of your guests in the future? Can we request so we can actually meet Cindy on your camera one day and have her on the show? Cindy, would you come on the show one time?
I know everybody wants to, but I'm going to say a few words. At this time, she prefers not to.
Okay.
I'll let her explain it, but she's my friend, so I totally respect everybody what they want. Look at Matt's gambling. See what I did? I let him wear his mask and his sunglasses. He had a hood really put around his face. You couldn't see him. And that goes for anybody. You don't have to show yourself here. And I mean, G-Man wants to, but he can't. Somehow that's true. It's not for him.
No, I know it's not for everybody. My wife's uncomfortable in front of the camera, and me, I'm just a big goofball. I don't care who sees me.
Yeah. So let's look. You and Jay, do any of you guys want to come on? Because we can make this short. I have to pack, but God, am I glad that James and Simon. James, is there anything else we need to know about your Keno Nation event? What are you going to call it?
Say that again.
What are you going to call your July 8th, 9th, 10th Keno event at the Palms?
It's called Keno Nation. It's our 4th gathering, so it's called Keno Nation 4.
That is so cool. So, of course, Keno Candy and Keno Kid will be there, right?
Oh, yes. There's going to be so many people there. Jaywalk in Vegas, Brazen's going to be there.
Good.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot more surprise guests, and I'll put out as we get closer. That weekend will be packed with channels, and we're less structured than having everything just go scheduled live. You go live when you want to go. It's all about meeting people, drinking, eating food, and just gathering. Friday night mixer, we'll probably turn the camera on at the mixer.
I think
and just sort of.
Okay, I'm sorry. I hope I'm in town. I hope both G-Man and I are in town.
Yeah.
We'll see, but we're excited for you. Hey, another local that lives there is Goldie Slots. Invite her. She's a great gal.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Yeah, and then you got the Vegas sisters. Don't forget Vic amazing. And TBT for the gathering on Friday, not all Keno players, but TBT Tony, love the guy. He's there often. It's a
Wow.
drive, but he usually comes to the Red Rock. At least he's at the Red Rock right now in a suite. He's coming in tomorrow. I can hardly wait to meet you, Tony.
Yay!
That's
Spanglish
cool.
might be there. She's with family. And by the way, I was with Keno Kid and Keno Candace in their cars. They drove to Vegas yesterday before my 2K PK celebration. And I told them I wouldn't do any backseat driving. But we were, I joined the
Which is
it was a kissy cat. Hello.
Kissy Cat is in the house.
She is in the house. And should we say our hearts go out to all the Texan families who lost members and children?
Something has to change. We have to change as a people, for one, but something has to change. This is ridiculous. There's been over 100 mass shootings at schools, let alone bars and clubs, but there's been 100 mass shootings in schools. Something has to change.
We have to protect our kids. Somebody said the other day, okay, fences around the school, not like a prison, but what? No, and police officers, full time. We may have to increase the funding, and it has to go to security. Everybody that comes in, I don't know. We check for guns. Some people will go, "No, Pam, you're taking our freedom away." But we've got to protect our babies. There's these innocent souls. Everybody needs to be protected, but our children, oh my gosh, we need to give them a chance to live a good life. Anybody have anything to say?
Yeah, this shouldn't be a political talk. This is our humanity talk. You send our kids to school in a safe environment, and to hear that, hey, if the teacher would have had a gun, they would. I go. So let's say let's say it's a senior citizen teacher on her last year. You're expecting you know what I'm saying? You're expecting a 65-year-old woman on her last month of teaching to put out a gun. You're asking a teacher who just trained her whole life to be a teacher. Now you're teaching her to be a sheriff. I don't think that's a logical. No. And I'm not going to get in all the politics. I'm just saying it's not logical to ask a teacher to wield a gun. And if some kid, let's say the kid's running late one day, and he bursts into the classroom, and that teacher overreacts. Oh my God, I forgot. He's not bursting in. He's just late. And that's too many scenarios that are wrong with that equation. So it's not a political talk. This is about protecting our kids. You want to send them to school in a safe environment.
Guess what? We're going to have more homeschooled kids after this. And our public schools, I taught guys in the public school for years, and I loved it. And
my wife, 31 years, she taught 31 years. She wouldn't even think about neither. I've never shot a gun in my life. Why? I don't need to shoot a gun. I've never even imagined. It doesn't drive me. I don't have a want or a wish to shoot a gun. I could care less. Both my brothers were police officers. They want to do it, let them do it. They were both great cops, but I have no desire. Never shot a gun. I could have went on the range with them a million times. I don't want to shoot a gun. I could care less. I don't know. I don't have an answer for this, but it ain't about having more guns. I just said that.
Well, and I'm just wondering if we, I don't know. Do they have the door? Do the doors automatically lock once you shut it in? Do we need bulletproof glass? I mean, God, who knows? We don't have the answers. But this is horrible, horrific crime. And anyway, we remember
that keeps happening.
Yeah,
it's a horrible crime, but it keeps happening. We have to change as a society, and our something has to change. I'm not about getting in politics. I'm not trying to offend anybody. There's two sides of this whole Second Amendment. I could give a crap about the Second Amendment, but that's my personal views. I could care less. But something has to change.
Yeah.
Hey, unfortunately, my phone is about to die.
Okay, well,
okay,
Simon, we love you. We're going to be going in a minute anyway. I got to get over to El Cortez. I'm in my beautiful suite at the, we're up on the top floor. No, not the top floor, but Nomad Hotel, and I love it. But I also think we need security guards in front of these elevators in these hotels. And I won't give the story, but I added something to one of my movies. Yeah, I had a stranger get in the elevator yesterday, but I protected myself and I survived it. It wasn't horrible. I outwitted the little creature. So Because when you're here,
you're right. Security got an elevator or a church. I mean, you want to put armed guards in front of a church. You want to put armed guards in front of come on. Let's be real here.
yeah. But I think security guards in Vegas in front of elevators is not a bad idea. Hey, Aria has them, and I like that. So, but everybody's got their own ideas, and we're all crushed about Texas. So we are now going to focus instead on Memorial.
Yeah, let's have some fun.
Yep, we want to have fun, but we also want to honor all those fallen soldiers, all those that help protect our freedom. And tomorrow, a group of us are getting together as friends to celebrate that and to have some fun, because we're Vegas people,
Yeah,
we're Vegas rats.
my father served in Vietnam. He's passed away. My stepfather served in Vietnam. He's now passed away. My brother was a Marine and he served overseas. My oldest son, Matthew, served in as a nuclear submarine, as a yeoman on a submarine. He served in the Gulf. My cousin is serving right now overseas. This is a big weekend for a lot of folks. For San Diego, if you guys don't know, San Diego is a heavy military town.
Oh, yeah.
We have a military base. We have 3 military bases right in town. We have the base where the aircraft carriers are built right there on 32nd Street Naval Station. They're built here. San Diego is a huge military town. So this is a huge weekend for San Diego, let alone the country, but it's big in San Diego.
Yeah. I want to say hi to Todd, who's serving in the military, and he's stationed in San Diego. Good friend of mine. Hey, Todd. And my dad is 94. He's still alive, guys. Oh, yeah, 94. And
wow.
Lives in his own home alone. Don't you take me out, he says. I'm dying right here. I've lived a good life, and every minute's going to be in my house that I built. And I thought, that is so cool.
So I got a great story for you. So yesterday, there's a guy, we call him Joe. You guys all know I work at SeaWorld. And we have some netting, and we have some things that we use to section off things. And there's a guy, we call him Joe the net guy. Yesterday, and he's still working. Yesterday was his 90th birthday. And he still works, and he makes nets, and he's just an old fisherman guy, and he has the skill. And his brother, who does it well, his brother's 85, and they still both work in the industry. It's crazy.
It is. And hey, I hope to live that long. I'm going to be hanging out with you guys in Keno when I have a rocker, or no, a rocker, not a rocker. And I go, hey guys, what's up? I got some money. Help me.
That's why I'm glad they put Keno on machines, because can you imagine us, the old school, go to a Keno lounge and bet $1 card, and the game's only once every 5 minutes. Now it's every 3 seconds. But that's Keno. That's old school right there.
Yeah. Hey, I was around when we had old school coins. I love that. I brought my white gloves. I only did it like 3 times. I wasn't a big Vegas person, but it was fun. A music teacher friend of mine said, let's go to Vegas. I said, okay. So he said, bring some white gloves. They turned black with all the coins you used. And I
told that story. Yeah, I told that story in another interview. I remember my original Keno win was at the Slots of Fun. And you're feeding quarters. And I was 19 years old, and you're feeding quarters. And by the time you're over 15-minute session, your hands are black because of all the quarters. And boy, times have changed. They got it so fast. They want us players to put that money in so fast.
I know. Hey, I remember my first time I was at Tahoe, and I was getting married, and I was 21, 22 years old. And I thought, gambling. I've got $5. I did nickel machine. I had so much fun, but I wasn't going to lose more than $5. That has changed, guys. That has changed completely.
Exactly.
I graduated to $100 losses, and now I graduated to something else. Wins too, not just losses.
Wins. That's right. Wins.
Okay, let's see. Oh, here's Kissy Cat. God, I love her stories. During COVID, I took black gloves and Elvis glasses to keep COVID away. Here's Malva. Kissy Cat, I'm okay with him going back. Her husband's been told to go back to work. They've even asked me, do you want to come back and sub? No, thank you. I put in a lot of years, and I loved it, and I loved the kids. But I want some time to live and have a ball right now, Yeah,
I gave my birthday was Monday, and I gave my boss my 3-year notice. I run a department. I'm a director of animal life support systems and water quality, and I said, okay, I'm going to work till 60. I don't want to be that guy that works till 65 and then dies at 66. I want to enjoy, because my wife and we're traveling. We're going to Alaska in a week and a half. We just got back from the Panama Canal. We're going to Greece next year, and I want to do it. Simon, I want to be in Denmark with Simon one day. It's too short. This little window of your life on this earth is too short to not experience everything. So I'm going to retire at 60. We think our math and our budget works out that way. And our son just graduated, so I'm not paying tuition anymore. He just graduated. So we're going to line up all of our budgets. So by the time 60 comes around, we'll only owe mortgage and we'll have everything else paid off. So we should be good to go. So I don't need to work. So.
Hey, congratulations on the graduation. I love seeing the video.
Oh, wasn't that cool?
It was so amazing. I'm just thrilled for you. Congratulations. Be sure to let us know. And the other thing is, I want to see, I haven't been over the last few days. I've been busy because I've been in Vegas 4 nights already and 3 more.
Oh my God.
I want to know, it's fun. I want to know when you're going to put up all your trips. Have you already started putting your trip videos up?
So yeah, we started putting up the cruise videos. Yesterday, the video came out. It was what I was showing off all the food options on the ship. Tomorrow we're going live, and then the next video that comes out on either Monday or Tuesday is us in Jamaica with us on the dune buggies up in the jungles and the mud balls, and it was that comes. You got to watch that. And then after that, we're going to be in. The video comes out. We're going to be in Colombia, showing some video on a party bus in Colombia.
Oh my God!
And then after that, we're in Costa Rica. I show you. They got monkeys climbing all over my head, and we were at a monkey farm, and it was pretty cool. And then after that, there's a lot of casino action stuff. I hit 4 queens on a let it ride table. My wife had a hand pay on a slot machine. I got dealt 2 straight flushes on we have so much fun.
Hey, I wonder if you should. God, should you change the name of it? I like the name of your channel, but if you're going to continue traveling, I wonder if you need to do James Spitzer Adventures or something.
You know what? We talked about that, and because it's since I work a lot, it's hard to do one channel, let alone trying to split a gambling one versus a travel one. And we talked about that. So we did some cruise videos on our Ensenada cruise in first part of this year, and it was a great hit. I posted it as a cruise video. And we got a bunch of viewers and subscribers from the cruise community. And then we drove around San Diego one day and we showed them inside the baseball stadium and we showed them the Embarcadero with all those ships and stuff. And we got about 20 or so subscribers from the travel community. And I go, honey, this is pretty fun. And it's free.
It's so cool. Hey, G-Man said, James Spitzer, you at SeaWorld. I had Arabian horses for 20 years and also a scuba diver underwater with sharks. Hawaii. Wow. And yeah, you guys could do some kind of adventure thing, but that'll be part of your James Spitzer Cash Out channel, correct?
Absolutely. Right now, I think it's going to be on one channel. And then as I get done with work and if I'm doing this in 3 years from now and I'm doing things, it'll give me more time to diversify the channel. But let me mention this too. So we met Chris and Lou and Slot Exotic and Super Squirrel in Florida at the start of this trip. When we get back from the trip, and I posted the first cruise video, and they were watching. So behind the scenes, and this is something for all of you, all the viewers, and everybody that's going to be watching Pamela's show here, and I'll announce it. We're already in talks. We're going to schedule a trip about a year out, and it's going to be on a cruise ship. It's going to be a channel and viewers mega gathering on a cruise ship, and we'll plan it out way in advance because you can book cruises out 2 years in advance.
Yeah, because we've never done it, and we might want to join you, my friend.
Yes, we want everybody to join. So Chris and Lou, Super Squirrel, Slot Exotic, a couple of the Keno Nation group is already in. We're going to plan out, and we'll pick a cruise that will fit everybody's schedule. It'll be in the middle of a great travel time, and we're going to book a huge get-together on a cruise ship and make that a regular thing, too, because I keep saying it's all about the people. Can you imagine all your viewers, all of my viewers, not I say all, let's say a large portion or a small portion of each other's channels, all meeting together on one cruise ship in the middle of the ocean and going to some great destinations. If you book out way in advance, the costs are cheaper because you get early bird specials.
I'll talk to you, man. I'll talk to you.
Yeah. Cruising is a very affordable vacation. people who have not cruised before, you average about 80. If you do it right, it's about $80 a day. Because it takes all your food, all your lodge, and all your gambling. All the gambling and drinking separate, but the shows and all the excursions are all part of the cruise. And we can have a great time. And then we take over the casino. So we're talking about that. It's going to be in the future, but the initial talks of that, because I love get-togethers and we love having fun with people. So yeah, so you'll see plans probably in 3 or 4 months. It'll come out. We're going to plan a big get together for slot channels and viewers, and it'll be a blast. So, and everybody in the chat, you guys are all invited.
You know, here's the deal. I've been watching like Grand Christopher. This is ages ago. I don't watch him much anymore. And Raja and the group do their cruises. I always wanted to do a cruise with the friends I met, and instead of the other people. And I want to do that instead. And this is a grand idea. I don't know if we can go. We live all the way up north in Washington, but we'll sure look at it. I'll talk to G-Man about it. But be sure we all get the notice on that.
Absolutely.
That is awesome.
It might be a cruise to Alaska. Who knows? It might be a cruise, Oh,
I definitely want to do Alaska. Do they have gambling on Alaska ones?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So we're trying to budget for that now. So.
Oh, wow. So listen, I wouldn't mind doing, let's consider in the future a group of us going to Alaska. I've never done that on a cruise ship. I've flown up there. I love Alaska.
Yeah.
But that would be
Keno Lady Pamela's in the house.
Yes. Hi, honey. And Kristen Lou.
Let's go, Kristen Lou.
Congrats. We had a ball. Hey, that's scary. I've never had it happen like that before, guys. I was videotaping live, filming, and it blacked out, and I had to totally start a new live. But they were cool. They all came and joined me. So Melvin's here. Chris and Lou, G-Man, what are you saying here? Okay. Oh, they're talking. Chris and Lou, thanks for stopping in. It's great to see you. Hey, Chris and Lou, do you guys want to come on and tell us any news at all? Or shall we're going to end in about, I think, a few minutes.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, Keno Lady.
Yeah, Chris and Lou is already in the conversations about the cruise planning. So they said, we're in. So, they love to get around. Chris and Lou, they fit it into their schedule. They travel a lot, which is amazing to begin with. And there's always, Chumba's always involved, or Slot Exotic, and or Scuba Squirrel. They're a group. They're so fun.
Somebody slipped and says slot erotica. Erotic. I laughed. Hey, Renee Zaya Donovan is here. Hey.
Oh, yeah, Renee. She's from the Keno Nation group. Hey, Renee.
Yeah. Hey, it's so good to see you, hon. And Kissy
Yoshi's in the house.
Yoshi, what's going on, Yoshi? Good to see you. We had fun at the 2K PK event, although the Wi-Fi was interesting, wasn't it, guys? So we should probably, unless somebody wants to come on, I'd say let me start and move over to the El Cortez. This event is going to be rocking, James, and I'm thrilled to hear that you and so many of those wonderful channels are being there at Yamava.
Yes, Yamava, which is ironic because Yamava owns the Palms, which is now where we're having the Keno Nation group. So
yes,
it's the first Native American owned casino in Las Vegas, and now we're connected to Yamava and the Palms now, which is how great has this worked out for us. So it's been really cool.
Now Yamava will offer me comps because I was planning for a couple of days that they hit it and quit it on April 16th. Tell me, so those points would cross to the Palm, right?
It should. I'm going to find out, but it should be the same player's card.
Look at the Palm, definitely, and check it out. Is it going to be beautiful? Have you heard anything about the rooms?
Wayno and Jojo, I think Wayno's still in the chat. They went out and scouted it out for us last week, and they stayed there for a couple of days. And there's a lot of Keno options, and they were closed a lot longer than most of the casinos in Vegas. They were closed up until I think this year. So they're rejuvenating their image, and with the new ownership group, and they're coming out, with everybody. Everybody offered tier match. They're in their tier match program. So go check them out, and I'm going to promote the heck out of them because they're being very kind to me. And when I was connected to the last casino, they were very kind, and I promoted the heck out. So my job is I'm going to promote the heck out of the Palms, and
Great,
because
great.
they're going to help me. They're helping me promote Kingdom Nation 4. So
And
that
it
might be
looks
our
like
new home.
so. Keto Lady said you should call the Palms. I got 2 free rooms. That's wow, 2 free
Yeah,
rooms.
Kino Lady's coming. Family, everybody, and the bad boys were already hooked up. They already comped us all. So.
Oh, that is so cool. G-Man, it's 2 country out here. Our friend is a barrel racer. Okay. Yeah, we are. Yeah, we live way up north, guys. We're cowboys and cowgirls here.
Now we're gamers. Can we wager on the barrel racing, G-Man?
Yes, yeah. We all my money's on G-Man, man. All my money. That guy's rocking. Hey, Man versus Slots. Hi, honey. Are you excited about the Great American Sloth Slam? He's in it 2 days in a row, too. Morning, everybody.
Oh, cool. So yeah, he's asking a question: is the Palms cool with filming? I'm getting those permissions right now. I'm assuming it shouldn't be because Yamava allows filming. So they're connecting me to the people that are above my new host there. I'm getting those permissions. Should be hearing back from this week. When I get the permissions back, and then I'm going to promote the heck out of this event. So I will know more here literally in the next couple of days.
Okay, good. Yeah, I think I'm going to come back to Vegas, so I might as well look at that so I can at least get to that Friday party.
Yeah.
And I love cruise. Hey, Man versus Slots. We were talking about a cruise for all of us. 4 months down the road, we have to fly all the way from Washington, but that's only 5 hours, right? You're talking Florida, right, or not?
It'll be the cruise will not be this year because everybody's booked up, and I want to put it out so everybody has time to fit it into their plans. It'll probably be in 2023, sometime where it's a summer break, or whatever. We'll put it out there, and we're going to give everybody at least a year notice, so they have a chance to plan their lives around.
Thank you.
Vacationing is tough. Planning vacation for families is tough. If you got young guys or this and that, you got to plan it out. So we're going to give everybody a big chance to plan it out.
Hey, thanks again, Cindy, for dropping all those links. She just dropped one. Kino Lady said Palms should be fine. They had a lot of YouTubers for the grand opening. Oh, yeah. I saw a lot of people filming. So I think it's not a problem. Hey, what is going to happen to Cosmo when MGM takes them over? Because they don't let everybody film in all their casinos. Do we have any clue if Cosmo rules?
I've heard that because a lot of, like you said, Cosmo lets everybody film, and they don't even question it. The MGM takes over. I think they take over like a week, June 1st, right?
I don't know.
So people are wondering. We don't know yet.
Thanks,
Danny D with $1.99
super chat. You are so sweet. Thank you. Hey, I am so excited about tomorrow and the next day and meeting Kelly, the Great American Gambler. He's been a good advisor for me because I've been doing this on my own, the planning.
That's awesome.
But I'll call and say, Kelly, what do you think? And he says, just go with it. You're doing great. Keep going. And then if I go, God, this is rough. I don't know if I want to do it again. He starts joking. He gets me laughing. He's a smart boy. Very smart.
I'll answer the question is, are you having fun doing this?
Yeah, but it's not fun when people cancel or they demand certain times, not any of these people or anything, or they get sick. But it's not fun because you're scurrying to replace. You want everybody to have a great experience, and you want a smooth run. So
this will be that's why I think when we do the Kino Nation things, the first one was just we threw it together. We met for the first time. It was about 15 of us. The second one was a little more organized, and it was all about having fun. The third one we scheduled live, but maybe 2 or 3 days out, we just went live. There was no big group things. And then this fourth one is the same thing. It is all about just getting together, having fun. Trust me, I love the slot. I've been in a lot of slot groups in the last 6-8 months. They're fun. But you're right. Getting everybody to line up and have their things and the links transferred and blah, 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 and get everybody to do their thing. It's hard, but when it comes off, it looks fantastic. But the behind-the-scenes work that you're doing, people don't realize all the scrambling and the phone calls and all these connections and emails and this, that, and hoping everybody lines up.
I think I overdid
2 days. That's like, man, oh, man.
But you know what? We're doing it. I'm going to love it when it's done. I'm going to go, woo, that was fun. And I even bought this darling little flag top to wear. It's all the way, guys. And so it's going to be fun to meet Adam, the general manager. And I love the Fremont experience. I love being down there.
Yeah. They really, for a long time, the last, let's say 20 years, the Fremont was kind of the, it's over there, and everybody was on the strip. So now they've really tried to get all the strip business down there, because the whole revival with the Fremont, but it used to be kind of a dirty part of town, and everybody talked about, oh, that's the clientele. They're really on the up, and it's fun down there again. And the live music that they put out is not second tier; it's high end. There's live music everywhere down there,
and great performers. It's super, super cool. I'm excited to Granny Fest. Oh, Gambling Granny.
Yeah, I'm going.
October.
I got my ticket.
I got my ticket, but I got to find it now and print it. So I hope I don't.
I have them saved in my email. I got what is it called? The Evite, not the Evite,
I got
Eventbrite tickets.
Oh yes, I've got to go back there and find it somewhere. I've got it. That'd be
Melly Loves Slots in the house. What's up, Melly?
Hey, Melly. Hi, good to see you. Hey, I'm excited to watch you. I think it's Monday at 1:00. Is that right, my dear? She's going to be in there too. I hope David's with her. They are great together. Did you see? I love that David loves gambling. Is that it?
David likes to gamble.
There we go. You got it.
But the running joke is this: David loves slots because because stealing Melly's name. So we always laugh about that.
Well, God.
I always say that's a handsome guy.
Yeah, well, they're a handsome couple, and darling.
Yes, she's great looking, and he's great looking too. So, did I lose you, Pamela? Did we lose her?
We're back.
You're back. Got it.
It looked pretty cool with the circling ball from Hello. That is fun. That is hilarious. Melba's got 4 tickets to Granny Fest. I better find my 2. I want to meet Dice and Granny. Dice, amazing.
Rob and Brenda from Keno Couple in the house. We've been promoting Keno 4.
Oh, yay. All these nice people coming in. Yeah, hey guys, we had Simon on, who's in Denmark. She showed us around. She missed her boat.
She missed her boat back to the university.
She was talking to us. So let's see what Melly says. I will be calling her soon. I'm letting her rest. Okay, got it. Renee's here. Little Slot Gal. Hi, live from Vegas. Yes, I am in Vegas right now, at the Nomad Hotel.
So Renee's asking, what is Granny Fest? So Granny Fest, it's an event put on by Gambling Granny, not the one that was on earlier in the show, but Gambling Granny. She puts on a festival it's at the El Cortez, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's at the El Cortez. And she puts out, it's a limited number of tickets. I think it was 240 tickets. So they have because her Dice has a band. They play live music. El Cortez, they do door prizes. They do so much fun, and it's a big dining hall, and there's food and drinks and the whole thing. Yeah. We would love to get to that level, but it's in October, and it's limited. All the tickets are already gone. So we were fortunate enough to get a pair of tickets for Ellen and I. And it's a big slot party for viewers,
it's
and
fun.
It's amazing.
The Fremont area is great, and I'm hoping Dice is going to play the guitar. Of course he will. I love it. If
you remember the last time they had it, Keno Kid and Keno Candy got engaged during the event live on camera.
Oh, yeah. I love them. They are so darling couple. And once you meet them, you kind of fall for them. And then you go, hey, I'll sit there and watch them sitting on a couch telling us what's going on Friday nights. They're
and they're friends. I talk to BJ all the time. Brian and I are friends. We talk all the time. So it's amazing.
So Malva said there's no food at Granny Fest. Well, we'll just go out to the restaurants and eat. I can find food anywhere. I'm a foodie all the way, kids.
There's no food at Granny Fest. I could have sworn they had plates set out last time, but maybe I'm wrong. I wasn't there, but I looked like on the camera.
Yeah. So Danny D still here. Hey, Chris and Lou said that they were late in getting their tickets for Granny Fest, but you know what? Get on the wait list though, because there might be, some people.
Yeah. It's October, so you still have time. There may be some changes. People have lives too. So
Thanks for dropping David Likes to Gamble a link, Cindy. You're great.
Isn't
And
she amazing?
yeah, and you know who else is a really good mod when she's modding? Melly.
Melly, yes.
She's super fast, and I'm going, how does this girl do this? She's what she have two computers going at one time.
Oh,
She makes
no.
lists. She is quick. She's slick, very slick. Malva, what are you saying now? Yes, eat before you go. No food, just round tables at Granny Fest. Oh, really? Round? Is she joking? And get her.
She knows more than me. So
Yeah, I don't know. Well, you know what? I'll have plenty of food. I'll find it. Well, if we're going to be at the El Cortez, see, I've got dinner reservations for a few of us tomorrow night and the next night at 6:00 at what is that? Siegel's Bugsy Siegel's restaurant. And don't they have like a 1999 prime rib special or something? I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
I had steak here at Bavette's down at the park MGM. I love that place. And so many people there said, God, this is a place we come to for steak. And we love the people and the atmosphere. But that was $150.
Right.
I had $30 glasses of wine.
Yeah, there's a steakhouse at the D called Andiamo's. It's very expensive, but it's got the lights are down low, all the walls are mahogany. It's the old steakhouse feel, like the old gangster. It's got the old gangster look to it. It's really, really good. But hey, you're in for a $400 ticket though.
Okay. Yeah, I think the steakhouse here, Bavette's, is a little bit better priced, and I love the ambience. Hey, Melly says, sorry, I am so tired right now. I only have one computer and do it all in one computer while you're fast, honey. And I'm a little bit slow. I'm slow. Like I didn't start my membership for 6 to 8 months. I thought, oh, I've got my membership going. No, I had to scroll down and hit save. That is hilarious. So I finally
Melly, you owe no one any apologies. Melly, you have no apologies to give. Everybody loves what you do for everybody. So don't apologize for nothing. You're awesome.
Yeah. You're very thoughtful, caring, kind. I love it. And you know who else is super kind and wonderful? Cindy is always supporting everyone. Such a kind person.
She shows up at every one of my videos and makes sure she comments. She always pushes everything that and I don't know why I've deserved her support because she's amazing to everybody, but Cindy A is always there for me, and I make sure I thank her as much as I can because she doesn't have to do any of. None of them have to do any of this. They do it on their. I keep saying they do it on their own, which is amazing.
Yes. And some said, even Chris and Lou, they said, would you like to mod? And I went, sure. But then I see they're going on late and I'm the slowest mod, guys. You might keep me. You might want me as a mod for getting rid of the naked people. Although I'm kind of liking them. Right. You know, they're still around. Hey, I think she said $16.95 prime rib at Siegel's. Okay. And it was built in 1941.
No, I haven't had breakfast. I'm drooling now. I'm going to have breakfast.
Yeah. Hey, you know who else we're going to see at Granny Fest? Is Blackbox. I've always wanted to meet her, and she came to my live once. She's so sweet and supportive. So, and I enjoy looking at her live. And her voice is not methodical, but there's something about it that she's in. She's a lucky girl too, guys. Melly, I got home at 3 a.m.
I hope your mom's doing okay. Is your mom all right?
God, I hope she's okay. What's going on, Mel? I'm so sorry. Anonymous is here.
Cheering for your mom, Melly. Take care.
Yeah, we're praying. We're praying. I'm so sorry, honey. Wow. Let's go back and look at that. I'm going to add some more. I'm going to move forward. Okay. Melly, if you want to tell us any more, please do. Okay. Danny, a fast mod like lightning. Laugh out loud.
Anonymous just hey, Anonymous, what's up, Bones? How you doing? Checking in.
Good to see you, Anonymous. I love you. I'm so glad you showed up. Yeah, we were going to cut this short, but then you lovely people showed up. A little slot gal, what's going on? Thanks for coming.
So I'm so fortunate, Pip. I am now your like unscheduled co-host. I love this. I appreciate it.
And you're good at it, and we're going to build your subscribership. And everybody here we want to build. And then we met Slot Gambling Granny. Those names are all so similar. Granny Slot.
I thought originally when I saw the name, I thought Gambling Granny added it to her name and realizing it's two different people now.
It is. And She was gambling. She was there at the casino, but bad
You
Wi-Fi.
can hear, you can hear the machines in the background. That's kind of
I
tough to
know.
do.
Yeah, I know. So anyway, I think I met her on Semi Scratch and Ernie's. You know, I go on in the truck with him. I feel like I'm, you know, side by side and we're chatting. And I've met so many neat people with Ernie when he's out there semi trucking. And
Wow.
so I think that's where she came from. Angie Hay was here earlier today, and she's a neat gal, West Virginia. So Melly, she's resting right now. I need to call her in a few. Many tests done. She will be fine. Thank you for
Well,
your
you
yes.
give her a hug and a fist bump from Uncle Bubba down in San Diego, and just tell her I said, hey.
Yeah. Yeah, that's nice, Bubba. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting to call you Bubba. I love Bubba.
Yeah,
Today.
feel free. Yeah, my family called me Bubba. So.
Okay, G-Man said James, our stand-up guy, swinging from the fence. Yeah, oh, I see baseball. Baseball, yes.
Yeah, former life. That's my former life. I used to be a big baseball player, and those days are over. But I had my moment.
Well, you know, can you do a short, brief talk about it? I want to hear it again.
So, I was in my high school days. I was the third leading hitter in San Diego County back in '83, and I was recruited to play college baseball. And I had some professional baseball chances back in my when I was 19. I had a chance to go play, but I chose to go to college. And in the middle of my first semester, but even before the regular season was playing, we were actually playing. Ironically, we were playing San Diego State in a game, and it was pregame warm-ups, and you hear the heads up, and I looked up, and the ball hit me right in the side of the face.
Darn.
And it tore my eye. It actually tore my eye retina. So I had to have surgery. And this is '83. There was no LASIK back in those days. It was just so they put a piece of plastic. There's a piece of plastic in my eye, and then they just lasered it over because my eye tore.
Oh wow.
And I'm left-handed, so this is my lead eye, and it ended my career just like that. So I quit school. I wasn't going to play ball. I quit school. I became an employee at SeaWorld. I was a bank teller for a year after that, and I hated that job because it was back in those days. Not a year younger viewers. I don't know if you're younger, but I made $3 an hour as a bank teller at the bank at California First Bank, which is now Union Bank. And then I go, I can't do this, and so I went to a job fair at SeaWorld. And I made $3.15 an hour, but I was a good worker and I had a good work ethic. So within 3 months, I was made supervisor, got full time, and now I learned everything I know. I've been at SeaWorld since 1985. I just passed 37 years of experience, service at SeaWorld. We have 3 more to go, and now I'm the director of animal life support and water quality. So I run anything you see an animal swimming in. I manage their environment. So the water chemistry, temperature control, filtration.
Isn't that a rewarding job? God, that sounds wonderful, James.
And then I work with all the people who work with the animals. So I've seen a lot. So and I've connected with a lot of people and I see killer whales every day. I see dolphins every day. I see walruses every day.
You are so lucky.
So it's a different. I never would have thought I'd be doing this after all this time, but it's got its. There's a lot of rewards, and so. I couldn't imagine. I've been pulling into the same parking lot for 37 years. Now knowing I only got 3 more to go, I gave my 3-year notice on Monday on my birthday. So letting them know I got a couple guys that I'm trying to get ready to replace me in 3 years. So.
Yeah. Well, I just I feel honored to have you here. You're fun, and
thank you.
It's just wonderful. And then we'll get your wife in on this too. And Gordy too. Now, G-Man, though, we got to figure out why we can't see his face when he comes on StreamYard.
And he's trying. He's trying right now, right?
He tried to come in and he couldn't. So he's just on the live link, live.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to catch all of you guys. Here's G-Man. SeaWorld is quite a nice gig. Really enjoyed it, and the orcas are so athletic. That's cool.
Yeah, I didn't. It's amazing. I didn't think I'd be doing that, and now I have 28 scuba divers who work for me. I have pump mechanics. I have automation electrical specialists to run all this. There's a lot of automation going on behind the scenes that run certain systems, and here I am like somebody said, I'm a master of none, but I'm pretty good at a lot of things. I use my life experience to run. I mean, I think my biggest asset as the leader of the department is my people skills, because everybody has to have certain things. Some guys need a pat on the back. Some guys just give them a job and they go. And but we all have challenges. Every human being has their own. Every human being has their own way of doing things.
Yeah.
As you get older and older, that's the way you do this. So you massage their skills into what you need to do every day. So,
well, you know what you have? You're really good with people skills. You're
thank you.
social and caring. So, I mean, if I work like a boss, are you a taskmaster though? Sometimes are you tough?
No, I am not a micromanager at all. I expect from my supervisors that work directly under me that they delegate and I oversee. But I let them manage their team, and if something comes up that they need me, it's the hard part of my job is I love being in the field. I love getting my hands dirty. I love working on equipment and getting things right and making sure water, because we bring water in from the ocean. Now here's a SeaWorld story. So there's 3 SeaWorlds. There's a SeaWorld in San Diego, one in San Antonio, one in Florida. What a lot of people don't realize is the water that's in San Antonio and in Florida is man-made salt water. So their challenges with water quality are a little different than mine. We bring ours in from the Pacific Ocean, which comes with, dead seagulls and stuff that's floating around in the bay and all these other things that we have to get rid of before it comes into the park. So my challenges with water quality are a little different than theirs. Theirs is a pristine environment, although their costs are different because they have to add salt and add pH enhancers and all these other things. Mine it's a natural sea base, but it comes with a lot of nutrients that are not great for our system. So we strip and clean that all out before it gets in. I can go. I give tours all the time. I work with when things are pre-COVID or not COVID. We'll get back, but pre-COVID, I work with a group at San Diego State. I give tours and class time once a semester to a group called Engineers Without Borders. These are a bunch of go-getter kids who get their schooling in, and then they go to third world countries and put up potable water, because a lot of these jungles don't have drinking water. So they go to these countries and build water plants so they can drink water. So I give them basic training at SeaWorld once a semester. I also work with the University College of San Diego. There's a group called Life Waters. I don't know the name of their organization. There are a bunch of kids that come on. So I work with 2 universities and I give classes as I'm still doing my job, and I give instruction on how to run basic systems. And I give my card and I mentor some of the kids that really go for, because some kids take a class and they go on, they move to something else, but some kids really get involved. So they have my class and I give a lot of behind the scenes tours. So there's a thing we do at SeaWorld called Inside Look, where we give people behind the scenes tours. So this year, there were 3 vice principals that came through, and they got my card and information. I gave Zoom classes to their graduating seniors. I Zoomed with them, and I gave a talk about what I do for a living, because when I talk, I give Boy Scout groups, I give Girl Scout group tours. So I talk about there's 2 careers in this world that will never ever go away. One of them is water. Water jobs will never go away. There's civil service jobs, there's reservoir jobs.
Never thought about that. Yeah.
As human beings, you need water every day of your life. Every mammal on this earth needs water every day of your life. So water jobs, if you can get a civil service water job and you can go to junior college and get certificates and get water treatment 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. The higher you go, the more likely you are. You can get any municipality water job in the country with just basic schooling. So water jobs, and then the reverse of that is when the water leaves, sewer or sanitation jobs will never go away, because we're not going to live in our own filth. And when I say that one of the most true statements in this world is, it's a crappy job and somebody's got to do it. It's a true statement. It's one of the true statements ever said in this world, because when the water comes in, it comes in clean, but when it goes out the other way, it goes out dirty. Somebody has to take care of the water, because all of our environmental agencies, the Environmental Health and Safety Service, the environmental science jobs, they're never ever going to go away in your lifetime anymore. So if you got young ones that are looking to find a career, that's not, like they say, not the sexiest job in the world. It's well paid. It's civil service benefits. If you can work for a government, civil service, or a municipality, you are set for life. You are set for life. You can make a 6-figure job as a 20-year-old if you lay your foundation. In your 20s, you can make 6 figures. Yes, you can make 6 figures in your 20s if you get your proper education in, get your certification at any junior college, just a junior college, which is cheap. And then go work your way up. And by the time you're 28, 29 years old, you can make a 6 figure. And I'm not exaggerating.
That's amazing. Now, are we including garbage men and women in that too?
That's a different portion. I can't speak for that, but there are garbage men who's garbage people, I should say, that make great money. One of our good friends, he makes $90,000 a year. He's been doing it for like 50 years. Makes 90 grand as a garbage collector. So
Yeah.
there's the jobs that they say nobody wants to do. So there's not as many options. But if you get into those options, your family and you are set. Because most of them are government, and government benefits beat any benefits or any medical benefits anywhere.
Michael, Gamblers Unknown is in the house. Hey, guys, I dropped the link if you want to come in before we leave. I got that.
Hey, Mike, how you doing? We've been going for an hour. It's just talking, and I'll see you next Saturday too. So.
Yeah, you are. Hey, so I got the link there, guys. Look at that. If you want to come in and give James some trouble, hey, we want to bring his. He needs like 20 more subscribers to get to 1,700.
1,700.
Yeah, let's get him there. I don't know if it'll be this moment, but anybody watching this, can you share this out so that they get to know who James is? And we're going to figure out how to get G-Man on, but not today because G-Man, did you try it again or no? Is there anybody that wants to show their beautiful mug right now? We'll take you in. Anonymous. Hey, Becky A. Melly. Well, Gamblers Unknown, we're thrilled to see you. And I'm hoping you're feeling good.
He got to 15,000 subscribers the other day. And what he does on his channel, but what he does for the community and the creativity and Mike's amazing.
I didn't know he got to 15. Yeah, way to go, Mike. That's so cool.
15,000.
Oh man, that is wonderful. Hey, you want to give us some tips on how you did it? Or is it just because you're a wonderful guy?
He's wonderful.
He is, and he does a great job on these events. Hey, Michael, we hope you're watching the Great American Memorial Day slots tomorrow. Check us out. How are you feeling? Are you feeling okay, Michael? You had a little surgery not long ago.
Wow.
Oh, Becky says she wouldn't want to scare anyone. Oh, Becky, you're lovely. Oh
my God.
Well, you're a sweet.
Come on, Becky.
Come on. Cindy, let's see what she has to say. Congratulations to Gamblers Unknown. I love it. When did he hit the 15,000? Was it just recently?
Just within the last 2 weeks.
Nice. God, that's great. Michael, I want to know how long you've been around with your channel. This is it's been a grind, but I got to 2K, Michael. I'm going, wow, I made it to that. Now we'll see how far I go, but it's cool. I'm having fun. And I know it's not about the money. All right.
Yeah. Bones, yes, I'll be at Yamava tomorrow. So if you're around, Anonymous, I will be at Yamava. I'm going to try to get there around noon. And my slot slam time is 1 o'clock. And then also slot mates are going to be there. Keno Lady's going to be there. Curtis, the slot drop's going to be there.
Awesome.
And a couple more. So if you're around, Bones, pop in. We'd love to see you.
All part of the Great American Slot Slam above us.
Yes.
That is, and I love it. It's going to be so fun. So again, we're kicking off at 11:30 with Chris and Lou both days. And they're going to start TikTok and hopefully bring their TikTok people over. And so we'll keep the flow going. We don't want anybody to cancel. We need you there, guys. And we just want to flow. If somebody does cancel in the middle, it's a tough one. Well, I'll have to quickly throw together a group poll. And so I'll be watching. I'm going to have my computer. I hope Adam doesn't mind me having my computer down in the casino because I can type fast, as you guys know. I cannot type fast on my phone at all. What did Melba say?
Melba, that's a true statement. You know, teachers are. It's a. You know, people send their kids to school, and you expect your teachers to take care of them, but the teachers are so underpaid for what their role is in our development of our young people. You know, they see them more during the day than parents do in their childhood. It's and to ask that, like when Ellen started out as a teacher, she was making like $31,000 a year, and you expect, and they're watching not just my kid, they're watching 25 kids with no supervision and getting them all educated
and during COVID, online, crazy stuff.
God. Yes, crazy stuff. So, you know, when a lot of times when states make budget cuts, what's the first thing they cut? They cut the education budget.
Yeah.
So teachers, my wife, they went for a lot of time, and a lot of schools did the same thing. they didn't get, my wife didn't get a raise for like 8 years. So we struggled as a young couple, and I was a young, up and going zero. So we struggled through things when, and, I don't even go into that details of how, everybody has struggled in their lives, at some point trying to make it.
I taught so many years. So your wife and I would get along great talking about it.
Absolutely.
And Chris and Lou. Chris is a teacher too.
Yes. It's in bond. For the guys just in the channel or just in the chat today, don't forget, we're putting out at some point in the next few months, we're going to put out a plan for a large cruise vacation or a vacation destination.
Yeah.
It is open for all the channels, all the viewers, all the supporters to meet in one space. It would be amazing to take over a cruise ship as a slot channel viewer and call it whatever, and have 200 people on board a ship and take over a casino or take over an excursion and go on a dune buggy trip, something. So Chris and Lou is aware. Slot Exotic, Super Squirrel, and I are just started talking about this great idea, because we all love the slot groups. We all love the gatherings, but let's go vacation somewhere and we can all film or just be together. We don't even need to film, just be together, and have some fun as a people.
We will. Now, I want to just recognize these people again. Little Slot Gal, Melba, Anonymous, Chris and Lou, Big Easy. Big Easy's wife, 35 kids, and Kelly, my wife, is
crazy.
Also
35 kids in a classroom is insane.
Little Slot Gal. Teachers need more income. Let's make sure that my deal was when I was a teacher is those administrators took a lot of the money, and not all of them are great. But I will be quiet about that. Melvin's husband is a teacher too. He sometimes has 60 plus kids. Oh, PE. Yes. I had 60 plus kids when I was earlier in my career. And then it got down to maybe 35. But I love it, Jim. I love working with the kids, and I use my humor. Now, Becky, I'm a school bus driver and have a big responsibility keeping my students safe. You bet you do. But I just have to deal with crazy drivers. Yep. G-Man, what are you saying? Come on. Oh, I'm signing up for that cruise. James, Bubba, and Pamela can watch the dog. Yeah, honey,
Everybody get it.
Okay,
everybody, you don't even need your invitations right now. You all are invited. So when we put it out between Chris and Lou, Slot Exotic, and Super Squirrel, and we'll get more involved in the planning process because there's 4 of us. But we'll put it out. It's going to be a year, at least a year from now. It'll be at least 2023. Good. You'll all have time to get on board. Get early.
Does he need a passport?
You will probably need a passport. It's probably going to be a cruise.
Okay. G-Man thought about driving a school bus as part-time job. He's just a happy guy that wants to work and a great worker. Oh my gosh. And clean, organized. Boy, I married the right guy.
Oh my God. Quick Honey Slots in the house. Let's go.
Cool.
That's awesome.
Isn't that great? Hey, Quick Hundy, we need you to come every Saturday. I'm going to try to bring James in. You got to have him. Definitely. If he's free.
Brian, Michelle, I'm the Ed McMahon to Pamela's Johnny Carson now. I'm a regular Saturday guest now. So.
God, I love Johnny Carson. He was great. Let's see. Perlette pays 70 grand. What are we talking about? My bum sister. Okay, I didn't quite get it. You know, Kissy Cat, you are just a clever girl. Okay, Quick Hundy Slots, welcome and thanks for joining. Yes. Actually, Quick Hundy, we need to bring you on and well, let's do a little interview with them on a Saturday slot talk.
I've asked them to get. They don't want to do the interviews yet, but Brian and Michelle, if you've only seen their lives, they're amazing. Their channel exploded. We were kind of in the same room, and they have a regular live schedule Sundays and Thursdays. They do a Keno Nation thing, Coffee and Keno on Sundays, and Keno Club on Thursdays. Their viewership and the support is amazing. They've gotten to 3,000 in less than a year ish.
Wow.
And it's just growing because they're so good at what they do, involving the viewers, and it is a platform that I would love to follow. I gotta
get over and watch him. I gotta put him on my list to watch. Well, hey, let's bring him in next Saturday. Can you get them in and we'll promote their channel?
They're still out of town till June. So like you said, Easton and Shed said they're watching from the road. They're out of town. They're taking a break from all the social because they're doing family stuff right now.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm just
I will work on them. We'll get them on your show at some point.
Yeah, let's do it. Cindy still links you. Melly, did you go? You need to go sleep, Melly. She's gone right now. she'll really check in with her mom again. We're
Yeah,
sending you prayers, honey.
Yeah, the teacher comments have gotten a lot of responses in your chat. So in San Diego, my wife is a teacher in the southeast portion, which is a lot of ESL learners and second language learners. But there are in the diversity of funding support for schools in San Diego is so different. Like the largest schools in North County, which is, I'm not going to say anything off color, but they get a lot more funding than the school like in the upper North County, where it's a lot of I would say more privileged folks get. Every kid, my wife was teaching, every kid had a computer on their desk. When she taught and school was going up, there was one computer in the classroom that they all had to share at the same time. So the support for students in some portions of the city is not as the same as the portions in the other schools. So Ellen was an amazing. She was teacher of the year one year, and then the whole district. And she
nice.
I coached her, and there's nothing more rewarding, because I coached high school sports for 15 years. I coached Little League and I did all things. There's nothing more rewarding, and then a student coming back to my wife, and I'm getting emotional right now about it. They say, "Oh my God, Mrs. Spitzer, you were my favorite teacher," and that happens to her all the time in San Diego.
Oh, I love that.
Come up to me and say, "Hey, coach," I still get called coach. And there's no bigger compliment than a student walking up to you and say, "Hey, coach, I remember we did this." Ellen's amazing. She got to retire last year, and she got a lot of injuries that she's dealing with, but she got to retire. She put in 31 years, and she still gets remembered as and I think a lot of the teachers that are in your chat can experience the same thing. "Oh, you're my favorite teacher." And there's moments that the teacher is a calling, dude. It's not a for the life of your teacher life, it's not the most prosperous life. As you get into retirement ages, it can be fulfilling because your pension is pretty good.
Yeah, the pension isn't anymore. I don't know if your wife did too. I got in at the right time. I'm older, but the cutoff was within a couple of years when I got in.
Yeah.
So I am TERS 1, and so I have a decent retirement. And then because they put in so many years, they're giving me another 10%. Now, all these new PEs and all these teachers out there, it's a different thing. There's a
right. They don't get it. Yeah.
2 and 3, and my heart goes to them. But boy, did I work hard! And I got my master.
Yeah.
I got enough credits for a doctorate, but never applied it. But I worked it off and to improve and be the best I could be.
Yeah.
And now I'm being the best I can be in the Slack community.
And you're great at it.
So guys,
look at all the teacher comments. There's so many teachers in this world that are so we think you and I know, because we've lived it you lived it, my wife lived it, but it's underappreciated nationally, not just in our personal life, but it's underappreciated. Our teachers are so underappreciated, except if you're the family that has a student in that class, except if you're the spouse or the teacher yourself. But it's always like in California, and a lot of the California your viewers, it's the first funding that gets cut when the state goes through budget cuts. So does that make sense?
So
it doesn't make any sense.
And you guys are saying, oh, they shouldn't have unions. They need unions. Although the unions, from my point of view, very weak. I hope they're stronger. I think we need to control who goes into administration, because they control a lot of that budget too, and the board. And there's not all the administrators are great. There's a lot of wonderful ones, but they get paid so much higher and they get those raises. I want to see the teachers get the raises and not so much the administration. I don't care about saying that. My experience was teachers need it. And a lot of that money is not funneled down to the teachers. It's in the, headquarters. I'll be quiet now. All right.
No. It's a conversation. That's what's good about you're not just talking. This is a live stream every Saturday morning.
Yeah.
We all as human beings in this world, and we've all experienced the gambling thing. That's fun. That's our common denominator. But we all have lives that affect who we are every day. And your viewers obviously are going through the same, because the chat is blowing up right now with all these life experience.
Hey, Anonymous wants to come live. Now look, I just put the link. Copy it or click it. I don't know. It doesn't highlight the link. Is there? I know. Go highlight it someplace. Go to my channel. Oh no. I put it there, but it's not highlighted. Isn't that weird? But Big
Easy's a mod, and it's still not highlighting for him either.
No, it's not highlighting. So guys, if we could highlight it, I'd love to have you come on.
Copy paste it and then do it in your browser.
Yes. Jose Slots Ruiz. Hi, my friend. And Renee is still here. Chris and Lou is still here. And Big Easy, I'm going to see you sometime today. Guys, I haven't even.
Hey, Jose, how you doing? This has been fun. I'll never get tired of talking to you guys. Trust me, I won't. I've only. I love to talk.
He's an A+ talker, right, guys? He is. He's amazing. Oh, he dropped the link. Good. Let's see. Is it working? Anonymous, I'd love to have you join us. Hey, guys, I'm only going to go probably another 10 minutes because I have to be packed. I have to check out of here by 11.
Oh, my God.
So it's all right. Teachers should not get paid for summer. What you do, Anonymous is here. Oh, yay. Well, what they do is they pay you a salary and they divide it among 12 months. Now, Anonymous, I'm going to try to bring you in. But right now,
is that really? Come on, Bones. Is that Bones?
Bones, you know what it is, guy? You're just like Gordy. There's something that we didn't click. Gordy couldn't get in either. But we love seeing your spinning ball from Hello.
We love seeing your spinning ball.
Yes. Hola, Chris and Lou. Hola, Jose. Hey, it's great to see you. I've got to get to more channels. There's so many of you out there. And I'm doing all this stuff right now. I just don't have the time to go into everyone, but know that I care about you. I want you all to come on. This isn't just about our gambling.
Yes.
It's about life, man, and friendship.
Yeah. Yeah. And Melba's comment is so true. Yes. Do teachers have summers off? Yes, but they don't get paid during the summer. So they have to modify their checks with the 10 months that they get paid to cover the months in summer, or they take the 10 months of pay and they get nothing in the summer. They have to budget for summer. So you make a life choice in your pay scale.
Yeah.
And teachers.
Wow, Becky.
I could go on long stories. Pamela knows all these teachers that know.
I gotta read this. I'm sorry, I'm cutting you off. We can cut each other off because we're casual together. Yes, Pamela, that's true. Our superintendent just got an enormous raise, and the teachers were only allowed a 3% raise. I saw that happen year after year after year, and I went, "Oh my God, we need more teachers. We need more staff." And those guys are getting the biggies. And I'm sorry, I don't have a lot of respect for some of them. I know there are some great ones. You need great ones, but
there are some great ones.
They're not always fair. Some of them. You don't have to be a talented person to be moved up in administration. I might get a few people mad at me for this. I don't care. You go ahead and get mad. Come on and let's talk. I'm ready. Come at me. All right. Kissy.
Somebody mad?
No, they're not. But I if anybody sees this, one of my ex-administrators, when I see it, hey, I did love half of them I loved. The other ones, I thought they need help train them. So Melba, she funny took a job, an hour left. She didn't want to help with debt. Sorry, I'm just kind of reading randomly. Guys, if you see anything here, you read it too, James. We got about
hubby had his own lawn service to supplement his income. We did a lot. Ellen taught summer school for the first 20 years of her career because we had to make ends meet. So teachers are never done. And in the summer break, it's 8 or 9 weeks, whatever it is. But during those 9 weeks, she has to prep. She has to empty her. She has to stay after the school year's over. You have to get all your stuff out of the classroom, which takes about a week. And I'm working, so she's moving furniture and those things. It's clean, and then she's got to go in early to move it all back in on her own, and then she's got to prep for the class. So summer breaks are not really summer breaks. You're still working, even though you're not on the clock. And teachers, you think it's 7:30 to 2:30 in the afternoon. That's the class time. Teachers going early to prep their classroom. And my wife stayed till 6:30 every night because she was diligent about getting her classroom ready for the next day. And that was the one contention that I always had with her, is that, you know what, when the school time's over, you're supposed to be there till 3:30. You can go home. I go. It was a point of contention because as a husband of a teacher, that's my time with you, and you're giving it to people that I don't know. And it was a hard thing for, we've been together 32 years. We're getting ready to come up on our 28th anniversary, but that was, we had this plan. Well, I got to stay in class. I got to get this done. I got this mom needs this. So she would teach after, because ESL, they needed extra work. So she stayed 3 hours a day, almost 4 days a week, to teach kids that needed more time.
Yeah.
That's not on the clock, and she did it because she loved being around kids.
Oh yeah, and that's what is expected of many of us. We do need to say no sometimes and push away. And so
Yeah.
it's just like in gambling. You're at a slot machine. You got to say no sometimes and go, okay,
Right.
I'm going to take a break.
Yeah. What's great now is the teachers that's retired with her. They go to coffee every day. They meet at the same spot, and it's a yak it up session with her and her three buddies, and they're life buddies. They taught their whole lives together, and now they're sitting in retirement together, and they get to go to they go to here in Southern California on the comps we get. They lay in the lazy river, and the little yak it up sessions float around the river every week. They go on our comps. They go every week, and they say, yeah.
Okay. Let's see if there's any other comments, and then we're going to go, guys, because I got to pack. But James, I've had a ball with you, and forgive
I
me
love
to
it.
cut you off a little bit. Wasn't it fun to have Simon from Denmark? I just love her.
Yes. Go back and watch that, guys. Simon was live from Denmark in the first part of the show. If you got in late, go back and watch the first 10 minutes.
Yes.
Simon was live from Denmark across the
I
world.
love it. Little Slot Gal, we love you here. And everybody, and Anonymous, he tried to get in. Oh, let me see one more time.
You
Anonymous.
try it?
Anonymous, the spinning ball from hello. Okay, no, honey. Kissy Cat, G-Man, we love you guys. Melba, Chris and Lou, Becky A. Cindy A. Oh, I love Becky A. Cindy A. I love it. Jose Slots-Ruiz, Melly was here. Melly was in the house. Jose, I can't even see him all. Big Easy Slots. I'll probably see him later today. And we're going to see Kelly of the Great American Gambler. He's from Georgia. He's flying in, and I'll see him over at the place. I will be there supporting you, James, and Bubba, and all the others that are there. I really appreciate you guys being part of this.
So
it's
I'm it's being handed off to me tomorrow from the Great American Gambler. I'm handing it off to Big Easy tomorrow. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
It's going to be great, guys. Listen, gotta go. Love you all. We will. Bubba, you're going to join me next Saturday too?
I will see you next Saturday morning, 8 o'clock.
Let's see if we can get Slots of Bend and stop in. He's working hard though. The restaurant calls it a lot. And it'd be fun to get Trendy Troyland in and some of the others.
Oh my God, everybody.
I love T-Town. I'd love her to come more often. She is great. Well, there's so many good ones. Kissy Cat, you should come on. All right, Bubba, everybody else, G-Man. Okay, I'm going to go back. Love you guys. All right, let's see. I'm going to shut it down. Keep waving. Keep waving.
Okay.
Hey, everyone. I'm back. I've got to end this. I'm changing. I'm packing up. This is hilarious. I closed it down. I thought it was over, but it's still going. And it said that 4 of you guys are still there watching. I don't know, but here I am. So, that is hilarious. So I got to make sure I end them. Otherwise, the thing will sit there for 24, 48 hours. Hey, maybe I'll get a few watch hours there. So thanks for joining. I did think we closed it down, and I thought something told me to go back. And I looked at it and it was running. So G-Man, Anonymous, I'm going to go ahead and read all your names. Anonymous, Slot Savvy PK here. Let's go. Chris and Lou, Big Easy Slots, Jose Slots Ruiz. I wonder if any of you are here. I bet Kissy Cat is still here. Chris, Lou, we got Renee, Zaya, Donovan. So good to see you. Melba, always love having you guys here. Big Easy, I'll see you later today. Becky A, Little Slot Gal. We had Melly, Love Slots. Anonymous, G-Man already said. I got to keep going back. We had guys, Jose, thanks so much for coming in. Kissing Cat, you always make me laugh. And Melba, too. What sense of humor. Becky A, met her in Yamava. I'm in my bathrobe. I was going to take a shower. And then I thought something tells me I should go back, change some things. And then I noticed this thing was still running. How hilarious. And our little, James Spitzer. Yeah. Ed McMahon there. A lot of the younger people, James, Bubba, they don't know who Ed McMahon was. All right. So now I'm going to close this out. You get to see me in my bathrobe. I'm packing, getting ready to move to El Cortez for the great American Memorial Day Slot Slam. Let's do it, team. 17 channels going live, coast to coast. Some of us at El Cortez. Thank you, Adam, for letting us host us that there. Next year, we're going to probably do it, but it'll probably be another week where it's more affordable. And we're going to look at different casinos too. But El Cortez is doing it this year, and we love them. Don't forget, Granny Fest is in October at El Cortez. So thanks for coming. End it one more time. Let's do it.